morning, girls and boys. You've come to Pre-K Sabbath School, and this is the story for September. Our story is about Elisha. Elisha was a man of God called a prophet, and he went around Israel giving people encouragement and God's word to them when they talked to God. And so Elisha and his servant were going to Shunem. And on the road to Shunem, there was a house. And there was a really kind woman and her husband who lived in this house. And they said, "Elisha and your servant, please come and have something to eat." So they said, "Okay." And they went in the house, and this woman and her husband made them a wonderful meal. And they ate until they were full. And then they said, "Well, we must be on our way." So when they had left, the woman said to her husband, "You know, Elisha comes on this road quite often. I think we should make an extra room so he could stay with us every now and then." Her husband said, "That is a really good idea. Let's make a room." So they got their materials together, and the husband started building an extra room. And they made lovely walls, and they put windows in. And then when the room was finished, they furnished it with a bed and chairs, and they made basins so that there was water so that Elisha could wash. And then they always made sure they had some food ready for Elisha and his servant. And sure enough, Elisha comes walking down the road again, and they said, "Elisha, come stay at our house. We have an extra room just for you." And Elisha said, "Thank you so much. This is wonderful. You are so kind." And Elisha said to the woman, "You have been so kind to me. Is there anything I can do for you?" And she said, "Oh no, I just like doing kind things, and I enjoy making you happy." Elisha talked to his servant. He said, "What do you think this kind woman needs?" And the servant said, "I noticed she doesn't have any children." So Elisha talked to her again. He said, "I've noticed you don't have any children. Would you like a child?" She said, "Yes." He says, "I will ask God to give you a child because you have been so kind to me." So Elisha prayed to God. He says, "Please give this kind Shunammite woman a child." A year passed by, and Elisha and his servant were coming back down the road. Guess what they saw? This kind Shunammite woman had a baby on her lap. She had a little boy. God had given her and her husband a little boy, just like Elisha had asked him. So boys and girls, we might not ask for really big things, but we can ask for little things from God, and He wants us to be kind to each other. So why don't you try to think of something kind that you can do this next week? I hope you have a lovely Sabbath. Bye.